What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA playoffs, Saturday, April 13th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, who do we have at the point guard position? I like Kyle Lowry from the Toronto Raptors playing the Orlando Magic, who have the 5th best defense overall. They're about middle of the pack defending opposing point guards. Kyle Lowry has scored 29 and 40 fantasy points in his last 2 games, averaging 37.3 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 34 minutes per game with a 20% usage rate. Kyle Lowry is $6,500 DraftKings salary. He's $1,300 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 35.4 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.5 times value. There's an implied total of 213 points in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game. I like Kyle Lowry, especially on DraftKings, here versus the Orlando Magic. So our DFS tools for MLB baseball are now live and working. You can click on the MLB tab to change sports and check the tools out for baseball. They're really helpful. They're going to save you guys a ton of research time. Remember, we added projected ownership, and that will be updating throughout the day as injury news changes. We also added the fantasy points per minute stat here for each player, and we also added a stat that's new to the industry. We call it the hit percentage, and it's the percent chance this player has to hit value at his current DFS salary. And you can access all these new stats even on mobile devices by tapping the dash rank icon. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Klay Thompson from the Golden State Warriors playing the LA Clippers, who have the 5th worst defense overall. They're about middle of the pack defending opposing shooting guards. They rested Klay Thompson towards the end of the season, but he averages 34.1 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 34 minutes per game with a 26% usage rate. Klay Thompson is $5,900 DraftKings salary. He's $100 less on FanDuel, so I love that price on both sites. Projected at 34.4 fantasy points here tonight, that's 5.8 times value. There's an implied total of 232 points in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a fantastic matchup. Just way too cheap on both sites. I love Klay Thompson here versus the LA Clippers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? Eligible at small forward on DraftKings is Ben Simmons from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Brooklyn Nets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. Ben Simmons was also rested at the end of the season, averaging 43.2 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 34 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Ben Simmons is $7,800 DraftKings salary. He's $2,100 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 42.2 fantasy points here tonight, that's 5.4 times value. There's an implied total of 231 points in this game. Joel Embiid is doubtful, so way to go Philadelphia 76ers for running your best player into the ground so that he misses the first game of the playoffs. If Joel Embiid doesn't play, Ben Simmons becomes a lock for me on DraftKings. There's an implied total of 231 points in this game. This is a great matchup. I love Ben Simmons, especially if Joel Embiid misses this game, here versus the Brooklyn Nets. Okay everyone, it's time to announce the winner of our $100 weekly comment contest. And the winner is Greg Penn. Greg Penn, you are the winner of this week's $100 comment contest. Congratulations, Greg. Let's give Greg some love in the comments, everyone. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for your support. Sorry I missed a few videos the last few days. I'm going to get back to doing MLB videos every day. And of course, we'll have NBA videos for the playoffs. And we're going to keep running this contest. So if you haven't won, don't worry about it. Next week, it could be you. It could be you. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. If Joel Embiid is out, I like Tobias Harris from the Philadelphia 76ers playing the Brooklyn Nets, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall. They are the fourth best defense defending opposing power forwards. Tobias Harris has scored 36 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game with a 23% usage rate. Tobias Harris is $6,400 DraftKings salary, $800 more on FanDuel, projected at 36.2 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.7 times value. Implied total of 231 points in this game. That's a big total. And if there's no Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris' usage rate is going to go way up, more rebounds, more chances to score. He should crush his $6,400 price tag if there's no Joel Embiid. So I like Tobias Harris in a great matchup here versus the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like DeMarcus Cousins from the Golden State Warriors playing the LA Clippers, who have the fifth worst defense overall. They give up the second most fantasy points to opposing centers. DeMarcus Cousins has scored 37.2 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 26 minutes per game with a 28% usage rate. DeMarcus Cousins is $7,000 DraftKings salary. He's $2,000 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 36.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 5.2 times value. There's an implied total of 232 points in this game, so that's a huge total. This is a home game, a fast-paced game, and a fantastic matchup, so I like DeMarcus Cousins, especially on DraftKings. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.